the very first thing that you see, or the very first impressions that you have as you begin to understand where you are and what is happening to you.
I remember meeting some guy at a bar
Mm-hmm.
there.
Yes. So you're at the bar.
Yes.
Can you describe your surroundings? What do you see in that bar?
Um, it was this lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
It's dark in there, and there's the bar, and there's some people around. And
Mm-hmm.
he walks in the door.
Yes. So what happens next?
Um, he comes over and talks to me.
Mm-hmm. And what does he say?
I don't, I don't know. I don't remember the words.
All right. So just project yourself into this as if it was, it just has happened. You're there in spirit. And as you are there, it's actually the present. It is now. And you can hear what he says. So,
It's like I can see me and him, but I can't hear what we're saying.
yes. And what is your internal landscape? How are you feeling?
Good.
Mm-hmm. So, what is the story? Let's find out about that story right now.
It's just a brief acquaintance. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he goes home with me. We spend the night together, and I never see him again. And
Okay.
it's not something I normally would do, and it was fine.
Yeah. And how did it feel to be with him?
It felt good.
Yeah.
I brought,
What was special about this person that you?
um, no ties. He was good looking, looked like a rock star kind of person. I don't know. It was just there. I let myself be in the moment, and it was there. It was done, and
Mm-hmm. That sounds like great, meaningful way to show you to be in the present moment and enjoying yourself.
oh yes, yeah. That does not. Yeah, that was not me normally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but your higher self picked that moment, so it seems like a moment to remember, a moment to enjoy, a moment to cherish.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now we are going to just leave that scene and that encounter behind. Just leave that scene, and I want you to drift and float. Just drift, float, drifting and floating. We are now going to rewind time. We are going to just go back into time, drifting and floating backwards into time when you were younger than you are today. Back, back, back to younger days when significant programs were started, significant programs that could explain and address what you're dealing with today. And we are now at that important moment in your past. What's happening? What comes to mind?
Nothing. I don't see anything.
Nothing is significant from this.
No,
Nothing
I don't.
from. So let's ask your higher self, is there any past time or in this current lifetime that we need to explore at this time? And you're going to let your mind tell you the first impression that comes to mind as an answer to that question.
Yes.
Yes, there is. So now let's move on and let's travel back, drifting back, drifting and floating, floating and drifting, slowly going back over time, back over space, slowly drifting and floating, floating and drifting, going yourself back and back and back in time and space to another time, another place where there is information that we would like to find to help you in the very best way that we can. You're moving back and back and back. We're looking, scanning for the most appropriate time and place to stop and look at and examine. The most appropriate time and place to stop and look at and examine. And we slowly stopping, slowing down, and finally stopping at the most appropriate time and place. That as information that you need. You are now at another time and place. What is happening? What are you sensing?
Um, when I was a teenager, when I first started smoking, I can see my friend Michelle, and I think there was somebody else there, maybe
Mm-hmm.
Pam. I'm not sure.
So you're 16 and with your friend Michelle.
I think I might have been 13.
13. So what got you into cigarette smoking at 13?
Because they wanted to smoke, and it was just like, okay, to fit in, why not?
Yes. How did it feel? Take you back to that moment when you started your first cigarette.
Oh, it was awful. It was terrible. I coughed and fell off the chair and thought, oh, this is so horrible. But everybody does it.
All right.
Oh, I pushed through it.
So you pushed through it, and it was not really something you wanted to do.
No,
All right. So you did it,
yeah,
and you did it to fit in.
yeah,
You did it to be accepted.
yes,
You did it to be part of the group.
yeah,
So that's a program that fitted then.
yes,
Yes. It feels, it felt good to be part of the group.
yes.
Yeah. Can you explore a bit more of your feelings at the time?
It was just nice to be. Oh, it was cool. Like I said, I fit in. Um,
Hmm. So you fit in, you're happy.
yeah,
But cigarette sucks.
yeah,
That's gross. Makes,
yep,
makes you cough.
yeah.
It doesn't even taste good, right?
No,
Ugh, I can imagine.
yeah, that was stupid. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know why that had to be how we fit in, but it was.
It was. But that was serving a purpose at the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's okay. It's meaningful then. Is it meaningful today?
no,
All right. What does that tell you today?
and it's time for just to let it go.
Yeah. The reason why you smoked is not there anymore, is it?
No,
All right. So it doesn't make any sense anymore.
no,
It's still gross.
yeah,
It's still disgusting.
yeah,
It still makes you cough.
yeah.
Oh man. So what comes to mind when you're experiencing this?
Um, and nobody smokes anymore. Now it's more I'm an outsider if I smoke. I don't let people know I smoke. Um,
Uh-huh. So the tables have turned.
absolutely, except I still smoke.
Uh-huh. So now you're not part of the group if you smoke.
No,
Now you're an outsider.
yeah,
Now that you have to hide that you smoke.
yeah,
You have to get the scent out of your clothes.
yes,
You have to clean your fingers. You have to brush your teeth.
yes,
You have to have something to cover the taste.
yes.
Oh, that doesn't make sense, does it?
No, it don't make sense at all.
Oh, so what is the next step in that exploration?
I don't know.
Oh, we don't know? So let's try to find out. Let's move away from that scene. Leave the 13-year-old Vicky who wanted to belong and started smoking, and let her continue on her own path. And you can move either forward or backward to find another appropriate time and place that has information that you need today. Floating and drifting, drifting and floating, looking for another time and place that has information for you that you need today. You are now at another time and place. What is happening? What comes to you?
Um, what comes to me now is uh, like current moments of sitting in the garage and smoking a cigarette, or going out to the garage and smoking a cigarette, or sitting out in the backyard in the sunlight and smoking a cigarette. Um,
Mm-hmm. Getting out of the house and smoking a cigarette.
yeah, I do not smoke in the house.
All right. So you kick yourself out of the house so you can go and enjoy your habit. You know the garage very well.
Yes,
Everything in the garage. Can you see all the corners of the garage?
yes.
Oh, yeah. Nice. It's so fun to be in the garage, is it?
It's warmer than outside sometimes.
Mm-hmm. So sometimes it's better to be in the sun, but it's not always sunny.
Yes,
Yeah, well, it seems like you're pushing yourself to do things that are not always pleasant, right?
absolutely.
Oh, man.
It calms me down, I think. And even sometimes I wake up, go out in the garage, have a cigarette so that I can go back to bed and go to sleep.
Yeah. It
But
seems to me that it has something to do with your body.
yeah, yes, because I can sleep. I don't smoke when I sleep. If
Mm.
I don't smoke when I'm sick. I don't know. It don't makes no sense.
Yeah, but maybe there's still a level you need nicotine that you want to maintain in your body, or that something in you is pushing your body to maintain the level of nicotine. What is the first thing you do when you wake up?
Um, Usually go to the bathroom. If
Mm-hmm.
if Callie's already eaten her food, she wants her food. If she has,
Oh,
just go outside or go into the garage now because it's cold.
mm-hmm.
And I smoke a cigarette and then I come back in.
Yeah. So you need to do that as soon as you wake up.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there has been times
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
if somebody was here, or um, if I stayed at other people's houses years ago, and they smoke, I didn't go outside and smoke. So I don't know. I don't know.
So you're telling yourself that you actually can control that.
Yes, but I can't when I'm by myself, it seems. I don't know.
So it is all about being in agreement with others.
Mm,
When people are around, you're not going to do something that is not agreeable.
that's, yes, yes. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. So let's talk about how agreeable it is with yourself to smoke today.
Well, with myself, I'm just not going to fight about it. So
Mm.
some
Well,
part of me wants to smoke. So I'm like, no, I don't want to. And then I go out and smoke.
hmm, What part of you doesn't want to smoke then?
I think the part of me that knows and knows I don't like it. It tastes like crap.
Mm-hmm.
All the things I got to do. It makes me drink Pepsi because I want something to get that taste out of my throat. And
Oh.
um,
So it might not be you. It might not be a part of you that wants to smoke. It might be something else. Something that
yeah,
something unconscious that possesses you. It,
yeah,
an energy that pushes you to smoke. A program, an unconscious program.
yeah. There's something there because really,
Mm-hmm.
I just there's nothing. I don't see why.
Yeah. It is not you.
No,
You believe it's you, but it's not you.
no.
It is
I don't
not.
know how to make it go away. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have to realize that what's pushing you to smoke, it's not your own desire.
No, it's not. It's not my choice. Yet I do it, so I guess it is a choice. No, if I had it, I would be glad to never smoke a cigarette again. I would not miss it if it was just gone and I never did it. I'd be so happy.
Yeah. So you're going to repeat after me. We're going to request a release from that energy, negative energy that forces you to smoke or forces you to stay acquainted with smoking when you actually don't feel like it. I am,
I am,
and you say your full name.
I am Vicki Lynn Alcott.
I am Vicky Lynn Alcott. I call upon my guides
I call upon my guides
and all the highest councils of the light.
and all the highest councils of the light.
I call upon my supporters,
I call upon my supporters,
my animal spirits,
my animal spirits,
my soul group,
my soul group,
my soul group supervisors,
my soul group supervisors,
and I ask you to protect me
and I ask you to protect me
from unwanted programs
from unwanted programs
and everything that is bad to me.
and everything that is bad to me.
I now command,
I now command
through the power of my voice,
through the power of my voice
that any implants,
that any implants,
blockages,
blockages,
interference patterns,
interference patterns,
negative entities,
negative entities,
shadows,
shadows,
chips,
chips,
strings, and
strings, and cords
be now removed
be now removed
from
from
my body
my body
and from anywhere else in my etheric body,
and from anywhere else in my etheric body,
my astral body,
my astral body,
from my heart chakra,
from my heart chakra,
from my lungs,
from my lungs,
for the rest of my physical body,
from the rest of my physical body,
which is here against my will,
which is here against my will,
against my permission,
against my permission,
and against my higher purpose.
and against my higher purpose.
From now and throughout all time infinitum,
From now and throughout all
time infinite,
infinitum,
I now banish
I now banish
this negative things
these negative things
from my energy field
from my energy field
by the power of the Most High.
by the power of the Most High.
I surrender. I surrender you to be
Surrender.
I surrender you to be transformed through love.
I surrender you to be transformed through love.
Now I place protection
Now I place protection
as a golden barrier around myself,
as a golden barrier around myself,
my etheric body,
my etheric body,
my astral body,
my astral body,
my spirit body,
my spirit body,
my physical body,
my physical body,
and mostly around
and mostly around
in my biofields.
in my biofields.
Nothing can penetrate this barrier
Nothing can penetrate this barrier
without my permission
without my permission
and knowing and consent
and knowing and consent
by the highest counsel,
by the highest counsel,
such it will be,
such it will be.
and I will fulfill my purpose on this planet,
And I will fulfill my purpose on this planet
beginning now,
beginning now.
and so be it.
And so be it.
Now we can move on, leaving the past smoking Vicky there to continue on her own path. And now you can move either forward or backward to find another appropriate time and place that has information that you need. Drifting and floating, floating and drifting, leading you to the next most appropriate time and place that has information that you need. Now, you are now at another time and place. What is happening?
I don't see or sense anything.
Okay, so we are done. Now let's drift away from these current moments. We're drifting and floating away from these moments of your life, letting Vicky to continue on her own journey, the current Vicky. She will find peace. She will find what she's supposed to find from now on. We're leaving her there to continue on her own journey. She will find peace. She will find what she's supposed to find with her renewed self. We are leaving her to continue on her path. Now I want all of the consciousness and personality of Vicky to once again return to the body and fully integrate back into the body. May I speak to Vicky's subconscious, please?
Yes.
I have permission to speak to Vicky's subconscious.
Yes.
I respect the power of the subconscious because I know the subconscious takes care of Vicky's body and does a very good job of it. I also know that the subconscious has the records of everything that has ever happened to Vicky in this lifetime and all the other lifetimes she has ever lived. So I respect the power of the subconscious, and I always ask for permission to speak to it and ask questions. Do I have permission to ask questions?
Yes.
I know the subconscious could have brought forth many different lifetimes for Vicky to see today. You chose to bring forward these specific moments of her life, of a current lifetime, why did you pick that first moment in the bar?
Completions.
Mm-hmm. Completion. What does that have to do with her life now?
So she don't make herself wrong.
Okay. She's fine with doing whatever she does that follows her heart, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. And also, you chose to bring forward the first time she decided to start smoking. Why did you pick that moment?
Her request to quit smoking.
Okay, so that totally makes sense. And now I would like to tell you, subconscious, a message from Vicky. I'm going to read it as if I were Vicky. So here's what Vicky says to you, subconscious, and to her higher self. And she declares that to all her spirit guides and everybody present today at this session. I am lovingly and graciously requesting divine assistance and with all healing, releasing and upgrading of anything and everything necessary to ensure that I and Kali shift to the new earth, fifth dimension or higher, or make our transition home to source from this physical earth around the winter solstice with the most comfort, grace, ease, and dignity possible. If I have contracted, agreed, vowed, or declared otherwise, knowingly or unknowingly, at any level during any point in time, space, dimension, existence, or reality, I, as a sovereign being of free will, lovingly and graciously request divine intervention with nullifying, canceling, dissolving, and voiding these now. I request the same for Kali. If her higher self chooses otherwise, I request divine assistance with supporting her in securing a safe home with loving, supportive caregivers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. I am lovingly and graciously requesting assistance with the activation and utilization of my abilities for truthful, conscious, two-way dialoguing, communication with my higher self and my I Am Presence team. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. I am lovingly and graciously requesting the elimination of my cigarette addiction and all that sustains, supports, or maintains it from all bodies and energetic fields. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. Thank you very much for hearing Vicky's message now. Now, Vicky would like to graciously and lovingly request the absolute truth through her I am presence, frequency bandwidth from her subconscious, her higher self, councils of light or guides to the following questions that she has for you today. She's also asking for assistance with feeling the resonance of this truth with certainty and knowingness. And we thank you for that. And I'm going to proceed with Vicky's question at this time. Thank you for being here with us. Are Kelly and Vicky still leaving the planet physically during December 21st, 22nd, 23rd of this year?
Yes.
Yes. What is the date for Callie and Vicky?
The 21st.
The 21st. Is there a specific time for them?
No.
No. Are they both going to the new Earth?
Yes.
Is it a fifth dimension new Earth or
Yes.
above? Or is it above?
Uh, Mostly fifth dimension and maybe a little bit back and forth.
Oh, so she might start from fifth and go up from there.
Yes, she does that sometimes.
Uh-huh. Are
She
they
can be in the fifth and access information from others and then back to the.
okay, so that's interesting and good to know. Thank you, subconscious. Will they be both physically leaving the planet at the same time?
Yes.
Okay. Will the vibration and frequency that they are currently at ensure that they will be making the transition of the planet during the shift of December 21st?
Yes.
Okay. Um, would they require any further upgrades and growth just supporting this, or do they still have to raise their vibration more um, for this to happen better?
Um, it's not required, but it will happen.
Okay, so it will happen. She will still continue to raise their vibration until December 1st,
Yes.
21st. Okay.
Yes.
Is there a chance that they will not shift off this planet this year?
No.
Is there a chance that this date would be delayed?
No.
Is there anything that can stop this from happening worldwide?
No.
Okay. What is the probability that this will not happen at this time?
It will happen.
So there's zero chance. Okay. How will Vicky and Kali experience the physical shift of this planet?
They will be sleeping.
They will be sleeping when it happens. So it will happen with comfort, grace, and ease. Will it?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Beautiful. So they will both be sleeping. Is there anything else that would be beneficial for Vicky to know about this? If so, what would that be?
It will be better than what she imagines,
Uh-huh.
but she doesn't spend a lot of time
Great. Yeah.
trying to figure that out. She just
Does
wants to be
yeah.
done.
She just want out of here.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter to spend time thinking about this, right?
No.
Just have to raise your vibration. How is
Yes.
how is Kelly doing with all this?
Callie works right along with Vicky.
Uh-huh. So
She includes,
she's very
yeah,
aware. She's very aware.
maybe not consciously, but she is.
Uh-huh.
When Vicky does work, energy work, he invites Callie's to
Uh-huh.
do the same.
Okay. Wonderful. Will Kelly and Vicky be living together on the new earth?
Um, First comes yes, but then the no comes in.
So they would go there together. They would live together in their sleep. What would happen? Are they going? How are gonna? How are they gonna go physically? How is it gonna happen for them?
It's I just leave the body, kind of
They-
like me.
So they're gonna leave their body. They're just gonna go with their energetic body. They're gonna leave the carbon-based body on the old Earth.
Yes, it seems like that.
Uh-huh. Are they gonna go in a spaceship?
Um, mm, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Um, so So they would go together to New Earth, but then after that they're gonna both have their own ways on the New Earth.
Yeah, it seems like it's not the same here where they have to live together.
Uh-huh. It looks different.
It works different. Life works different.
Yeah. Can you give a glimpse of how it works for Vicky to understand at this time? Is it allowed?
It is allowed, but her mind is not going to let it in.
Okay, so she wants to keep the whole surprise of how it goes.
Part of her.
Part of her higher self wants her not to know.
No,
Is
it's
the
mine.
conscious is the conscious mind who is worried?
Yes,
Yeah. Can we tell the conscious mind that he has no worry to have, that everything is going to be okay?
yes.
Yes. Conscious mind of Vicky, you don't have to worry about things. Things are going to be all right. Now, if Vicky and Callie stay living at this present location in Plano, Texas, will they both still physically shift from this planet during the December 21st this year?
Yes.
Because the shift is only a few weeks away now, it seems to Vicky that it would make it easier to stay where she's currently living, as it would require a lot of efforts to actually move out of state. Is she gonna stay? Is it okay for Vicky to stay where she's at right now? Or would she,
Yes.
yeah. Does she need to move anywhere?
No.
Yeah. Um, all right. So would it be beneficial to tell the people that wanted to arrange for her to move to Arizona that she would agree to a January move?
Um, no.
She doesn't need to say anything.
It may not be necessary,
Yeah.
and it may have to. It may come up.
It may come up. Would that be necessary so that she would put an end to her lease in January? Or is it necessary because she would have to let them know that so they don't bother her with this anymore?
Um, looks like that would be an integrity for
Mm-hmm. An integrity thing to commit to something in January?
no to tell them I'm not going to do it or I don't know if I'm going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead of just not say nothing.
Yeah. So it's better to just say nothing at this time.
Follow it. Yeah, let it
Yeah.
come up.
Would it have been easier? What was the purpose of going to Mesa, Arizona before? What was the point of this coming up?
Um, to really raise their vibration and
Mm-hmm.
have her
Mm-hmm.
looking forward to joy and knowing living a joyful life
Yeah.
was possible.
Yeah. So she was looking forward to that to get out of the gunk where she's at.
To be willing to live differently than she has.
So it's sort of a transitional thinking to help her think about being happy about moving to New Earth then, wasn't isn't it?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, I see, I see. We'd like to know if all harmful dark energies and substances have been cleansed and removed from um, the her body at this point.
Mostly.
Mostly. So where is it still residual?
Um, she is feeling a lot going on there now in the root chakra area.
The root chakra is acting
It
out.
is being worked with now, and she can feel a lot happening
Okay, so
there.
we are just putting all our intention of healing and love in our root chakra at this moment, asking everybody present, subconscious higher self, spirit guides, council members, everybody from her galactic family or soul family to direct all the healing energy into a root chakra at this moment to help the energy flow up, up and up, and making all this wheel spin in coherence throughout the body all the way to the crown chakra. Removing all the harmful, unwanted, misqualified energies and substances out of our body. Erasing all that, removing all that with your help. So you're telling us that the best location for in Vicky's highest interest and best interest is to be staying in her current home right now in Plano, Texas, for the shift, isn't it?
Yes,
And she'll be enjoying the shift actually in her sleep.
yes,
So she doesn't have to worry about anything anymore about the shift.
no, but she may.
She may. So how can we let's remove all the worry from the shift as everything is secured. Now, everything is fine. Everything is settled. She's going to have the easiest, most comfortable, smoothest shift with Callie to New Earth, fifth dimension. And so we can remove at this moment all the worry from her mind and from her body. Was there any contract that Vicky had made to stay and assist with the old Earth after December 21st?
No,
So she's free of any ties.
yes.
At what dimension is she currently in the old Earth?
Mostly in lower the fifth.
Mm-hmm. So she's already at the frequency matching a fifth dimension, right?
Yes, sometimes in the fourth, but mostly in the fifth.
Yeah. So you said she's going to be transitioning to New Earth, fifth dimension. How long is she going to be there?
That will be decided there.
It will be decided there. How will she be experiencing this transition in the fifth dimension? How is it going to be once she's there?
She will be doing some type of teaching with healing.
Is it going to be in a different planet?
Yes.
Is she going to be is it the planet going to look like the same place where she lives right now in terms of location?
No,
No, it's going to be totally different.
it will have nature in that, but it's not the same.
Are they buildings?
Yes.
How she would be supporting herself materially?
That's different there.
There's no money involved?
No,
No financial concerns?
no,
So you're telling me that December 21st is going to be the end of her financial worries?
yes.
Yeah. Could she stop worrying about finances right now?
She could
Yes. Would she?
if she gets, if she stops doubting that she would leave. If she,
Uh-huh. So she's still worried about knowing if it will happen.
yes.
Yes. People are like St. Thomas. They will believe it when they see it, right?
Yes. She
Mm-hmm.
lots of experiences thinking or being told one thing and then it's the other.
Yeah. Well, people have been told many times that it was the end of times, or the creating the start of a new golden age before, and it didn't happen. So why insist that it didn't happen when people were expecting it?
Um, Different circumstances and misinformation. Some
Mm-hmm.
comes from other times where she has experienced that too.
Yeah. So that's why she wants to be sure that it's happening, right?
Yes, it feels like it's maybe too good to be true, and she wants it so badly.
Yeah. But it's true. As good as it is true now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Thank you, subconscious, for reassuring Vicky that it is happening. And can you also tell her if she will always have a home to live in and food to eat in her new life?
Yes, she will feel safe and secure.
Okay, so there she has to stop worrying about those things now.
Those worries are more out here. Out
Now, Vicky,
here.
yeah, yeah, those are related to the 3D world, those concerns.
Yes.
Yeah. Vicky would like to know if either her or Callie would experience any major health concerns.
Um, no, not before then.
Yeah. Okay. And there's no concern over there, right?
No.
Is there anything else that would be beneficial for Vicky to know about all this at this time?
To breathe and relax and
Mm-hmm.
try to stay in the moment. That
Mm-hmm.
will help her to enjoy the
Yeah.
last to to have confidence or to it will help bring in that knowing
Mm-hmm.
of this is the way it is.
Yeah. Well, it seems like Vicky is still worried about things because she again asked if there would be a need for her to have or use money after December 21st.
This is her mind is very, very strong.
Yeah. So she
That
keeps,
is,
yeah, she keeps,
yeah, that is all about here. She just is the mind is and
yeah,
that is part of the not want the part of wanting to know
yeah. And
that it's
also,
going
yeah,
to happen.
yeah.
That
She wants
it's the mind.
certainty. She wants certainty. So she's like trying to get any type of validation of this. So the
Yes.
next validation question is, will Vicky be required to process her taxes for 2020 in 2021?
first answer is yes. So I don't know if my mind is back or what.
Okay, so let's tell your conscious mind to step aside and and ask the higher self to come in. Yes. Conscious mind, you'll be okay because the higher self has your best intention at heart, the best intention at heart for Vicky. Okay? So we're gonna ask the higher self, Vicky's higher self, thank you for being here with us. If Vicky would be required to process taxes for 2020 and 2021.
No.
Oh, of course not. All right. That makes sense. You
Yeah.
see, conscious mind, we didn't have to worry about it. All right. Thank you, higher self. Thank you for this validation. Actually, we have another question that would be also sort of a validation question for Vicky. Will Vicky and Kali be directly impacted or experience any kind of earth disasters during this incarnation?
No.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for reassuring Vicky on that point. And does Vicky have a contract to get the vaccine?
No.
Oh, okay. Will Vicky be forced to get the vaccine before she leaves?
No.
Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you very much. And talking about vaccines, is there anything to worry about the vaccine?
Um, it's better not to even worry about it. It's
Okay.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like don't yeah. Don't don't no focus.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so in case your
She
answers are
is not one who does vaccines anyway.
uh-huh.
And so with focus, hmm, less focus by people can make it not happen before
Yeah,
people who can focus on it can make it happen before the shift.
yeah.
Focus
Yeah.
is yeah.
Is there anything or anybody or that or any event that could prevent Vicky from shifting to New Earth on December 21st?
No.
So then all the other questions relating to this possibility are invalid, not necessary. So I'm not going to ask those questions.
Yeah.
Um, is there anything else about Vicky, her life, Callie, her home, her health, her business that would be beneficial for Vicky to know at this time?
We will continue to help with the mind, with the conscious mind.
Mm-hmm.
Be her. She continues to work on herself.
Yeah.
This help
Mm-hmm.
because it is a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Be nice for her if she does allow in this knowing.
Mm-hmm.
She could really enjoy these last the time here,
Yeah.
but it will be what it is, and she will still leave.
Yeah. So she has no
She
worry
will
about.
be,
uh,
long as she leaves, she will be all right.
Yeah. All right. Very good. And there is a question we have that's now independent of Vicky's future is how how is it for a soul when people commit suicide?
There is um, there is a lot of individuation
Mm-hmm.
each individual
Yeah.
with this. That is a very no straightforward answer.
Yeah. Would you say,
Some people actually have that in their contract.
okay, as an exit point? Okay. So it has to do whether it's a violation of the contract or not.
Yes, and their state of consciousness and
Mm-hmm.
um, at the time,
Yes.
there's a lot. It really is individual.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. All right. That's a very interesting thing to know. Now, we would like to know if there is any other question that Vicky didn't ask that you would have some comments to make about.
She wants to tell a couple people
Mm-hmm.
about, she's had a conversation
Mm-hmm.
with
Yes.
a good friend and with her ex today or yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And she had the urge to tell them we're going to be leaving the planet. And yet she knew not to tell them.
Yeah.
And that's a correct decision. They are not
Mm-hmm.
where she is with this.
Mm-hmm.
They um, let it be.
Yeah. And how is it going to be for a carbon-based body when she goes to New Earth?
Hmm. It's like the body comes, but the body, um, her mind is getting on its way, but body comes and it's like it reforms
Yes.
in a different configuration.
Mm-hmm. With a different proportion between crystalline and carbon-based?
Yes, yes, the frequency.
Yeah. But for what is going to be for people that stay on the old Earth? What they're going to see when they go to Vicky's apartment?
Her mind is having a trouble with this, but we will say it will be in an empty apartment. It will be like she left,
Yeah.
like
It
she just
it would
left
be
and her stuff is here.
your stuff is here, her car is there, everything is there, but she's gone.
Yes.
You just vanished. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Her
That's,
mind is thinking different.
yeah. Can we tap into Callie's energy at this moment?
Yes.
Let's tap into Callie's energy and see if Callie's energy would share some of her insight or impressions. Calling in on Callie's energy, if Callie's energy would actually put some comments and thoughts through Vicky's subconscious. Vicky's subconscious, please. Do you have anything you could share from Callie's energy that we would love to know?
It is more the human mind that makes this maybe difficult or tricky.
Mm-hmm.
We, she,
Mm-hmm.
it's easy to be in the moment,
Mm-hmm.
or that's where she,
So Callie is in the moment.
yes, they just
Mm-hmm.
in this body versus a human body
Mm-hmm.
is a difference.
Yeah.
They can be in the moment, which really helps her to be of service or pets to be of service,
Yeah.
um, because at least we have that around us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, she still feels
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the stuff that Vicky goes through and tries to help so that it affects her body. But she does not, the the mind does not get in the way the same way as it does for humans, people.
Okay, very good. So she will know to sleep next to Vicky on the moment it's gonna happen.
Yes.
Mhm.
And she has been doing more of that lately anyway.
Yeah, yeah, she's been closer physically to Vicky as she moves
Yes.
around the house to make sure she's next to her when it happens.
Yes.
Yes, okay. We've noticed a pattern in pets like that. Yes. Very good. Well, we come to the end of our questions. So we thank you very much, subconscious. We thank you, higher self. So now I'm asking the subconscious, the higher self, to recede to where they belong with much love and much thanks for the help and information they have been giving Vicky today. I know she's going to really appreciate it. Thank you very much.